Hey guys, welcome back to New Era Tech 5, and today we will be discussing about the new OnePlus Nord. So let's begin. So the company has officially confirmed that the name of the upcoming smartphone would be OnePlus Nord, and it has not told much about the specifications and configurations. So today we'll be having a look on the rumors and the leaks spreading on the internet regarding this phone. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, we'll talk about the display. So OnePlus Z is likely to come with a 6.4-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 into 2400 pixels and 402 ppi density and an aspect ratio of 20:9 of screen to body ratio. So about the camera, if we talk about, it is rumored to not have a pop-up camera, but instead either a notch or something like that in the front, and back camera would be as usual. So the camera may be a 16 megapixel primary camera and a combination of three cameras at the back, 64 megapixels, 16 megapixels and 2 megapixels respectively, and with various features as there are in almost every phone. So the battery, as far as we talk about, is 4000 mAh to 4300 mAh, which is not pretty good or even not sufficient in such a price range, which is expected to be 35,000 approximately. So there is rumors of supporting fast charge, but that's not a solution to the problem, as a user always needs at least sufficient battery to operate his mobile phone for a decent amount of time. So one of the biggest negatives of this phone would be the battery capacity, the much below expectations battery capacity. Moving on, the hardware is expected to support the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G processor, which is not a very good, or even I would say which is not even an average processor at such a price range. So one thing I would say is that the processor is another negative of this mobile. So and the storage would be approximately 128 GB, the internal storage, and RAM may be varying between 6 GB to 10 GB as per the various reports floating on the internet. About the software, it is rumored to run on Android 10Q with an UI of Oxygen OS, and it will have the dual SIM slot where no option for expandable storage will be given, and the SIM 1 slot would also be able to support the 5G, which is one of the positives of this phone. So there are other regular specifications and features, or what you would say hardwares in the phone, like the sensors, USB type C, NFC, Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth. They are common in every phone today. So yeah, as I already told you about the battery and the processor, the two of the most negatives of this phone. And fingerprint sensor would be provided in this phone, as said by various reports. So the expected launch date is about July 10, as much as I've heard on the and seen on the internet. So one of the another positives of this phone would be that you will be provided with a 3.5 audio jack, which has actually become a rare seen in smartphones since Apple first removed it. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, like, share and subscribe, and keep watching New Era Tech 5. Bye bye.